Hi, I'm Daniel. Today we're exploring 5 ancient biblical clays that have fascinated people for centuries because of their natural cleansing and skincare traditions. Long before modern skincare products existed, many ancient cultures valued mineral-rich clays for cleansing, beauty rituals, and everyday skincare. Researchers today are studying how certain natural clays interact with oils, impurities, and environmental particles on the skin. Our first clay comes from regions near the Dead Sea, an area famous for its unique mineral-rich environment. Ancient communities prized this clay for its dense mineral content and its role in traditional skin cleansing practices. What makes clay so interesting is its structure, which may help bind certain substances on the skin's surface. Our second ancient clay is bentonite, a mineral-rich clay still widely discussed in natural wellness communities today. Coming up next, we'll explore another remarkable biblical-era clay and discover why its story still captivates researchers today.
Our third clay is kaolin, a fine natural clay that has been used across civilizations for cleansing, beauty, and ceremonial purposes. Unlike darker mineral clays, kaolin is known for its gentle texture, making it a fascinating part of traditional skincare history. Ancient societies often selected specific clays based on color, texture, and the minerals naturally found within them. Modern scientists continue investigating how clay minerals interact with oils, moisture, and environmental particles. Now let's travel to regions where red clay deposits became treasured resources for ancient communities.
Our fourth clay is red clay, recognized for its distinctive color created by naturally occurring iron-rich minerals. For generations, people associated red clay with cleansing rituals, beauty traditions, and practical daily use. The diversity of ancient clays reminds us that natural resources played a major role in early wellness traditions. But one clay remains especially intriguing because of its deep connection to ancient earth and mineral history. Next, we'll uncover the fifth biblical-era clay and examine what makes it stand out from the others. Our fifth clay is Fuller's Earth, a naturally occurring clay historically valued for its remarkable cleansing properties. The name Fuller's Earth comes from ancient textile workers who used it while cleaning and processing fabrics. Over time, people discovered that many clays served multiple purposes beyond simple cleaning and maintenance. So what do all 5 of these ancient clays have in common, despite their differences in color and composition? They are all rich in naturally occurring minerals that helped shape their historical importance across many cultures. Today, advances in technology allow researchers to examine clay structures at microscopic and even molecular levels. These studies reveal complex mineral layers that make natural clays uniquely different from ordinary soil. Ancient people may not have understood the chemistry, but they carefully observed the results they experienced. That combination of observation and tradition helped preserve knowledge that survived for generations. Next, we'll explore how biblical-era communities sourced, prepared, and used these fascinating clays in daily life.
Finding quality clay was no accident. Ancient communities often knew exactly where the richest deposits could be found. Some clay deposits formed over thousands of years as minerals settled and transformed through natural geological processes. Once collected, the clay was often cleaned, dried, and prepared before being used for practical purposes.
Ancient preparation methods were surprisingly careful, reflecting the value people placed on these natural materials. Many biblical-era communities relied heavily on natural resources because manufactured products simply did not exist. This close relationship with the natural world shaped traditions that were passed from generation to generation.
Interestingly, many ancient clay traditions developed independently in different parts of the world.
This suggests people repeatedly recognized useful properties in clay through observation and experience. Modern researchers continue examining these traditions to better understand the science behind historical practices. Next, we'll look at what current research reveals about the unique mineral structures inside these ancient clays.
When viewed under powerful microscopes, clay reveals a surprisingly complex world hidden from the naked eye. Many clay minerals are arranged in thin layers, creating large surface areas that scientists find fascinating. These microscopic structures help explain why different clays behave differently when mixed with water. Some clays expand significantly, while others remain relatively stable, depending on their mineral composition. This diversity is one reason ancient communities often preferred specific clays for specific purposes.
Today, laboratories can analyze mineral content with precision that ancient civilizations could never imagine. Yet many modern discoveries continue to highlight how carefully ancient people observed the natural world. Researchers often study historical practices not to prove legends, but to understand how traditions developed. That approach helps separate historical evidence from myths, while preserving valuable cultural knowledge. Next, we'll examine how ancient clay traditions compare with modern skincare and wellness products. Walk through any skincare aisle today, and you'll find products promising cleansing, balance, and healthy-looking skin. Interestingly, many modern formulas still include naturally sourced clay minerals as key ingredients. This connection shows how ancient materials continue influencing modern approaches to skincare and wellness. However, today's products often combine natural ingredients with advanced research and manufacturing techniques. Ancient communities relied on observation, while modern scientists can measure results using sophisticated tools. Despite these differences, both approaches share a common goal: understanding how natural materials can be useful.
Many researchers are especially interested in how minerals interact with oils, moisture, and environmental particles.
This growing interest has led to new studies exploring traditional materials through a modern scientific lens. But understanding ancient clays also requires understanding the environments where they naturally formed. Next, we'll explore the remarkable geological processes that created these ancient mineral-rich clays. Every clay deposit tells a geological story that began thousands and sometimes millions of years ago. Rain, wind, volcanic activity, and time all contributed to the formation of many mineral-rich clay deposits. As rocks slowly broke down, tiny mineral particles accumulated and eventually formed the clays we recognize today. The specific minerals present depended on local geography, climate, and the surrounding environment. This is why clays from different locations can vary dramatically in color, texture, and composition. Ancient people may not have known the chemistry, but they often recognized these differences through experience. Over generations, this practical knowledge became part of cultural traditions and daily routines. Today, geologists can trace many clay deposits back to the environmental conditions that created them. By studying these deposits, researchers gain valuable insights into both natural history and ancient human life. Next, we'll explore what archaeology reveals about how biblical-era people actually used these remarkable clays.
Archaeological discoveries provide fascinating clues about how clay was used in everyday life during biblical times. Researchers have uncovered clay containers, preparation tools, and storage vessels across numerous ancient settlements. These discoveries help historians reconstruct the practical routines of people who lived thousands of years ago.
Many ancient communities relied heavily on locally available resources, making clay an accessible and valuable material.
Evidence suggests clay served practical functions that extended far beyond beauty and personal care traditions. This versatility made clay one of the most important natural materials in many ancient societies. Archaeologists often combine physical evidence with historical texts to better understand ancient traditions.
Each new discovery adds another piece to the puzzle of how people interacted with their environment.
Together, archaeology and science help transform ancient stories into evidence-based understanding. Next, we'll bring everything together and explore the lasting legacy of these 5 ancient biblical clays. After thousands of years, these ancient clays continue to inspire curiosity among historians, scientists, and wellness enthusiasts alike.
From the mineral-rich shores of the Dead Sea to remote clay deposits around the world, each clay tells a unique story. These stories remind us how closely ancient people observed the natural world surrounding them. Long before advanced technology existed, practical experience often guided decisions about everyday materials.
Modern research continues exploring these materials, revealing new insights while respecting the limits of available evidence.
The most fascinating lesson may be how ancient observation and modern science often complement one another. Whether viewed through history, geology, or wellness traditions, These clays remain remarkable natural resources. Their enduring legacy reflects humanity's long-standing desire to learn from nature and preserve valuable knowledge. If you've enjoyed discovering these ancient biblical clays, there are many more fascinating natural traditions waiting to be explored. I'm Daniel. Thanks for joining me on this journey through history, science, and the fascinating world of ancient biblical clays.